Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back. I'm not in a very good mood right now. I just recorded almost all of the empties with the microphone off. So then I had to go rummaging through the trash like a pig, rutting through there, looking for all the stuff because I have to start over. First thing out is this. If you're a keto purist, please don't tell me what's wrong with this. I am having fun eating sandwiches for the first time in a very long time. Now, I told you about a keto bread not too long ago, but that stuff's really expensive. And it just, I mean, it's good, but it doesn't taste like bread. It doesn't taste like a bun. Because I normally use the La Banderito or something, and they have a tortilla that is like 5 net carbs. And when I want a sandwich, what I do is I put it in there and roll it up and eat it. It's a wrap, okay? But like a cheeseburger, no. So guys, natural ovens at Costco. Yes. Yes! It's glorious. Oh, thank you, natural ovens. Next time we go back, I'll be getting the loaves as well as the buns. And I just take these, there was like 12 in here, and it's just me eating it, so I don't want it to go bad or anything. So I just take them out and I put cling wrap around them individually and throw them in the freezer. And then they thaw great. And then when I want a sandwich, I pull one out because I don't eat sandwiches all the time. But by George, when everybody else is having cheeseburgers, now I can have one too. Now we got a couple of things from Good Molecules. This one I love, and it doesn't look like it comes from Good Molecules because these stickers that come on it. It's the cleansing balm. Maybe they shouldn't put those stickers on there because of me. I'm sure everybody else doesn't have a problem, but I do. I'm gaumy with it, and my stickers came off. But I like this balm. This balm is inexpensive. This balm does not make my eyes go all smeary, and I enjoy using this balm. They have a couple of cleansers I'm just in love with as well. But this product here, not so much. They sent this to me in PR a while back. And the reason that I don't like it is because of the way it's designed. It's in a tub, so you lift this up, and then inside is a little spatula kind of thing, and you're supposed to lift them off. And there's like one going this way, like a yin and yang, one going this way, one going that way, and you lift it off. It's really hard to get them separated. It's messy, and I would just be like, but this was all I had, so I'd go ahead and use it. I think if they repackaged this a different way so that you didn't have to do that, so you didn't have to ultimately end up in there playing in the slime, maybe I might try it again. But this is the only Good Molecules product that I've ever had that I don't really think is worth my money. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This is a great primer. And I've said this on numerous occasions. I've used it a lot. I finally used it up. I would buy this again in a heartbeat, except I have all kinds of primers I need to be working through. This primer has some skincare benefits in it. It's not a primer like I typically like. I typically like a silicone primer. This one is more like a moisturizer kind of primer. It's got a little pump here. You pump some out. It looks like there's a little bit in there. It's like a moisturizer that as you spread it out kind of feels somewhere between being a moisturizer and being a silicone. It just feels really good on your skin. Plays nice under my makeup. And I would, like I said, absolutely buy this again, and probably will someday. But I got a lot to work through before then. Coola, you did me wrong. I usually have a really good time with Coola, especially their setting spray, sunscreen setting spray. I really like that. And I know a lot of people don't, but I always did. And I normally have a good time with Coola sunscreens, but not this after the first time. First time I wore this, it was good. I shook it up. I hope you can see the texture of this. I don't know what happened to it. It's not like I kept it in the car. Let me see if I can come up here closer so you can maybe see the texture. It like smells like a Play-Doh or something. Something happened to this, I swear, because the first time I wore it, it was okay. And this is titanium 2.7% and zinc oxide. I've got sunscreens that are similar. I don't know what's wrong with this. Whatever they did to make it matte, maybe. Oh, this is representing one of 2 that I got rid of. I've backed this up with like 5 of them. These are all 3 from e.l.f, by the way. So this is the e.l.f sponge. This is my favorite sponge. Lasts a really good long time. Even now, I could probably still use this. It just has a small crack right there. But I can tell you, I used and used and used this. It reminds me of the Real Technique sponge that I always loved the way it felt and the way it performed for like a week. And then that sponge bit the dust. It would crack and tear up on me. And I've always liked a sponge that was squishy, real squishy. The Juno Cloud sponge, loved that. I loved the Sonia Kashuk sponge for a good while, but you know, this captured my heart. And so this is my favorite sponge. I've already got a bunch of more of these. I just wanted to show you, so I just kept one back. I went through 2 of them. And this is another holy grail item from e.l.f. This is their soap. This is really cheap. It's like $4. And I've not found anything yet I like better. For me, there's nothing that gets a sponge cleaner than this. It gets even those things that I normally have to go to Dawn dish soap for, like a brush that I use for foundation. For some reason, foundation just doesn't come out. It's the size of solid, a heck of a lot cheaper. You could have a lot of these for what you pay for solid. This is my empty e.l.f. pencil, and I have a whole bunch of these in backup, and I said, I'm not going to open any more e.l.f. pencils until I use up all my... And the other day I cheated, and I did. I opened it up because it was crucial. It was crucial that my brow looked good, fast. That's what I like about this. I can get a good brow fast out of this, and it's a $2 pencil. Now, I do have quite a few that I need to work through still, and I got a lot of these in backup, and I'm going to try to do that. But after that, unless something was to just capture my heart and be so good that it's worth that high price, for crying out loud, I can buy other things that are more expensive that I love because I'm not spending all that money on a brow pencil. This is a good one. Yep, you know, I don't need to say it, do I? Yes, of course, I buy this all the time. It's the Garnier Micellar Cleanser Water All-in-One Makeup Remover. I used up one of my got-to-be Powderfuls. Unless Big Sexy Hair Powder Play is on sale, this is what I buy. It's just flat out a lot cheaper, and it does the exact same thing. Feels the exact same way. To me, they're kind of interchangeable. There's a little tiny bit left in here. Those are really fine particles. When you sprinkle them in your hair, they like attach themselves to the hair and make it look, feel, perform like thick hair. So if you have thin hair, especially if you have short hair like me, this is your best friend. Talked about these before. It's the Burst Coconut White Strips, and I just wanted to show that I went through a box of these. I have 2 more boxes that I purchased. This was sent to me by CityBeauty. I have this linked below because I love it so much. Now, I went to buy this and use my discount. And at that time they were out. And then I spent the money on something else, so I'm going to have to save up for it again. But this is the Uplift Firming Serum. I love this. I think it does make a heck of a difference on your neck, and especially when you put it with this. This stuff right here is magic. The Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. Now, this is more expensive than this. So if you're just going to get one, I'd say because it's cheaper and because I'm convinced this works all by itself, just get this. Okay, but I loved these 2 together. I'm doing other things on my neck right now and trying those out for you guys, but I do miss how this made my neck feel, how this made my neck look, and I really, really like this stuff. I really don't think there's anything from CityBeauty I hate. I've not tried everything, but I love everything I've tried so far. All right, this I'm going to put aside. This is almost a full bottle. I got this in a FabFitFun box. This cost $65. It's the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Refining Serum, and it's, you know, got a dropper, like I said, is almost a full bottle. And I threw it in the trash because I don't know if you guys noticed, but my skin went through a thing there that I'm going to say that was acne. I had 14 zits at one time. 14. But seriously, I don't break out like that. I might get 1 or 2. And then they go away, which they do seem to take a long time to go away. But I had 14. And I thought it was this. Actually, let's back that up a little bit. First, I thought it was this or this because they're expired. We'll talk about these in a second. So I threw them out and I continued to get more zits. So then I thought, well, it has to be this. This is one of the problems with YouTube channels and trying out new skincare and makeup all the time. You never really know what's doing what. Something could be breaking you out and you're trying like 3 or 4 different things, so you don't really know what it is. But I don't think it's any of this. I think what it is this antibiotic treatment that they've had me on. Now, without getting personal and going too far into my health and all that, because that's not what I want to talk about here, I'm on a 3-month course of antibiotics. And it's that. That's what's doing it. It's breaking me out. So you will probably notice my skin going through some changes, and I've already talked to the doctor about it and listing off things that this has changed, this is happening with this antibiotic. I think that I don't know what we're going to do, but all of that to say that I'm going to try this again to make sure that it's not that. I hate to throw a whole bottle of that away when I don't think that's it. I don't think it was any skincare I was using. I don't think it was anything having to do with the beauty industry at all. So the other 2 things I was talking about, these really are old. And they wouldn't be old. I've gone through these both numerous times before, but now people send me things. And so I never really get to complete anything. That's going to change though, because I'm accepting less and less skincare. I like what I like, okay? And I don't see, if it's working, I don't see any reason to change it. So I had a good system that I was using and going for and doing, and it was affordable to me, and that's what I want to keep doing. Now, these weren't sent to me. I purchased these. This is the Lanocreme Bee Venom Face Mask. Don't get this if you are obviously are allergic to bee stings, but you know that stuff, Benigma? When I put on Benigma, I never felt a thing. It was just like a really rich moisturizer to me. But this, if you get this, guys, I'm pretty confident in telling you, you're gonna feel this. And the first time I ever put this stuff on, I was like, because my face was like hot, on fire. It has peptides in it, Manuka honey in it. I love how it makes your skin feel. I love how it makes your skin look. And it's made in New Zealand. I will keep this in mind because I do love this stuff. I probably love this stuff even more than I love this stuff, and this stuff is more affordable than this stuff. This I have my mother addicted to, and I try to get her one like on Mother's Day or Christmas or whatever because she really loves this. I kind of hope she doesn't watch this video because I hate for her to see that I'm going to throw this out. This is a night cream by Korres. It's the Vitamin C Brightening Sleeping Facial. This is glorious. I went through maybe 3 jars of this stuff. It's fantastic. It makes your skin feel so good. Makes you look so good too. I went through one of my Genefique Lancôme eye creams. It's gone. It gone, girl. I mean, I dug that all out of there. I love this stuff. It feels so good. I can't afford to use this all the time, but at the holidays, and they're coming up. That's why I'm telling you that. They're coming up. If you hit the holidays and these gift sets just right, you can stay in Lancome for almost a year. Every year when Lancome brings out their holiday set, they have 2. They have 2 different ones, and I buy them both. That gives me double Genefique, double whatever, okay? So that's why I have 2 of these, and I still have another one to go through. But the only reason that I can make it stretch that long is because I use other things also. So, but yeah, that's a good way to get your Lancome gals, is to hit the holiday and the specials. Fresh Advanced Therapy Sugar Tube. I still have the rose one, okay, but I have dug this one out. I love this. This is good on the go. Just, feels really good, does really good during the day. This is not what I do at night, but I still have, they sent this to me, by the way, and I still have the rose one. I like this one the best because it's clear. I like the clear because I just want to gum it all over my mouth, and I don't want to stay on my lips. I want to get outside my mouth is where I like to go. So I like this. I like their tub, but I don't like the tinted ones because I can't do that. So this, heck yes, I wouldn't hesitate to get this. So this is Voluminous Eye Primer by L'Oreal. Yes, I ain't got a problem with this. I love it. I also went through a Cils booster because I'm having to open another one, but I don't know where it went. It's not in the bag. Huh. It's probably in the bottom of the closet. I probably missed when throwing it in the bag. So we're going to have to open a new Cils booster. But here we go. I want to talk to you about these. L'Oreal is the parent company and they own Lancôme. This is one of Lancome's most treasured favorite things that everyone loves. It's called Cils Booster. It's an eyelash primer. After you use this for a couple of weeks, you're going to get a gray, gunky, nasty, I don't know why, on there, and it's going to look pretty gross. It's going to look like the outside of this tube here, which I don't know why it looks like that. This doesn't normally get all that gommed up. As you can see around here, it doesn't. This actually has some stuff in it that kind of helps your eyelashes be more conditioned and stuff. But it's a heck of a lot more expensive than this. I would rather have this than this, but it's marginal. I mean, you can't hardly tell the difference. I just kind of like the way this particular brush lays it on as opposed to this. And I have never just gone to the Lancome counter and said, I'd like a tube of Cils Booster. No, I buy those holiday sets that I told you about. And so I have like 4 of these in backup. So I've always got a tube of this through the year, and that's how I get it. I wouldn't just go to the counter and buy this because it's kind of expensive for that, and that's where this comes in. That's why I have this. I obviously at some point ran out of this. I just want you to understand that in the holiday kits you can get one of these, and if not, buy this. My Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lash. I enjoy this mascara. I don't like Legendary lashes at all, but I do like this. So this has a bristle brush that I don't poke myself in the eye with because of the almost a Christmas tree shape to it. It does a really good job of getting in the inner corner. It does build up your lashes. It does look beautiful. I thought that it gave an airy, fluttery looking lash that was defined. Is it a full fat lash though? I mean, you can build it to that. But to save on it, because it's not cheap, I would always put it over the top of Cils Booster. But I really enjoyed this mascara. Damn, girl! That's what this mascara is called. I think this is even bigger than the other mascara they have. What is it? It's escaping me. I'll have to put it right here. I had the option of choosing this as a deluxe sample from Sephora. And I finally opened it and I tried it, and you know, I don't like it at all. The brush pokes me in the eye, the mascara is flaky, and it doesn't really build up my lashes as good as some other stuff I like. That's why. So currently, I'm still on the Urban Decay PR list. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on it. This was the first thing they ever sent me. The Lash Freak by Urban Decay. And you know, I didn't like it. I gave this, okay, it's messy. It's messy, clumpy, yicky, ugh. The mascara with a different wand is pretty darn good, but I think the whole purpose of this mascara was its wand. What I want it for, and I'll try to do this off camera because I don't want to keep explaining what I'm doing, where I got this, all about that. But this is it. So let's look at the wand. Can you see? Let me come up a little closer. So see that slope there with nothing on it? The whole purpose of that is to lift your lashes. These teeth right here on the end, that's really good for getting the inner corner. It's designed to grab every lash. You're supposed to go into the mascara, you're supposed to put on, and boy does it give you long lashes. It really pulls those lashes up and gives you a really long lash. But because of the way this is built, it also pulls out a ton of mascara with it. So what you got is a cartoon monolash. You really have to work with this stuff. I don't enjoy that. It's a wet formula, so it gets everywhere. And then these bristles, this is genius here. These get right there. What I'm going to do is throw this away because I don't like that mascara at all. But I do love this wand. So normally when I do my eyelashes, what I end up doing is, while my eyelashes are wet, is I take my fingers and I push up, and I bet you do too, like this, to get them curling up. That's what this is for. It's so when you're putting on your mascara, you can go da da da, use this part, dee dee dee, maybe even do down here, and then flip that over and take this right up against your lash and hold it up there till they curl. But like I said, it's just not really good with mascara on it. But I will use this brush to clean off mascaras and, like I said, hold this just like that. So Urban Decay, if you're watching, this was innovative. This was a brilliant thing. Maybe you should just sell this as a tool. All right, then that's it. I hope that you enjoyed that. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget, you are the best part of the Fritzy family. And if you're not having a blessed day, just go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye. And I'm out.
Here we go round in circles. Dun 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 dun. No mic was on, and you have to throw it all away now. I did. Ah, glorious! Everyone in the house was like, "Okay, Mary, we got it. You like your sandwich?" Because I normally use the, what is it called? Labanderita. Ay, 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 I'm the Frito Bandito. At least I've learned that it's not Los Polos Hermanos. At least I know it's not tortilla now. Like, let's say we were eating my lunch today, okay? Which was a ham and cheese sandwich that had mustard, mayonnaise, and pickles, okay? Hold the lettuce, special orders, don't upset us. Yeah, how did that go again? Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, special orders, don't upset us. All we ask is that you let us build it your way. Benefits in it, and if you use it consecutively, is that the right word? Consecutively? Consecutively. Is that right? If you use it day after day after day. Yuck, 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 you're not one of the cool kids. Kool-Aid, hey Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's here. You know, the big Kool-Aid pitcher? Girl. I'm a rootin' tootin' cowgirl, rummaging through this like a piggy. Care. I don't want. I like what I like, and I like what I like, and I like what I like, and I like what I like. Dum da dum 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 dum, dum da dum 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 dum, dum da dum dum dum. Skincare, girl on fire. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. We're not at the skating rink. It's negligible. It's negligible. Damn, girl. You serious? Look at this big black caterpillar. I get this toward my eye, and I'm going, help me, oh my gosh, no. It's messy, clumpy, yucky, messy, clumpy, yucky, messy, clumpy, yucky, I hate this mascara. All right, that's it. That's all I got. That's it. Into the road. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.